Welcome to Morning Drive, where I take time to talk with you guys in the morning as I drive to work, or I drive to the movies, I drive to wherever I'm going. Today I'm going to work, and it's actually not the morning. It's just hot. It's hot. Alright, so it's the hot drive today. The Legend of Zelda is a fun series I enjoy. There hasn't been a single Legend of Zelda game that I didn't enjoy playing as an overall look. I nitpick here and there about what I like and what I don't like about some of the games, but for the most part I enjoy the Legend of Zelda as a whole. Legend of Zelda has a focus on one main character by the name of Link. He's typically the hero that you play as, and for the most part, I'd say about halfway through the series, 50% of the games, he's trying to save the world, but most importantly, he's trying to save Princess Zelda, the Princess of Hyrule. And in about 50% of those cases where Zelda needs to be saved, he's saving her from Ganondorf, basically one of the only men in a tribe over 100 years. And basically, this is the bad guy. This guy's the bad guy. Ganondorf wants to rule the land, and he wants to do so using the Triforce. Now, here's what's interesting about the Triforce. It's three triangles stacked in the shape of a pyramid, and it has three different parts. Obviously, if it's three triangles, it has three parts. The three different parts are known as the Triforce of Wisdom, the Triforce of Courage, and the Triforce of Power. It's said that if you are a person who balances strength, wisdom, and courage, then once you touch the Triforce, you'll receive the whole thing, and anything you want will be granted unto you. However, if any one of those three desires or three qualities are more abundant than the other two, then that's the one that you'll get. And the other two pieces will be spread across the world to whoever is most deserving of those. Because Ganondorf wants to rule the world, whenever he touches it, he gets the Triforce of Power. Then the other two pieces of Triforce are spread wherever they need to go. Coincidentally, Zelda always gets the Triforce of Wisdom because she is a very smart, crafty ruler. And Link, your character, always gets the Triforce of Courage because Link isn't that strong, and he's going into whatever adventure, whatever journey he needs to, because he's the only one that can do it. And that's really all that's carrying him. Here's my question. Does that mean that Link is the embodiment of courage? I don't think so. Because let's run that back. Whoever touches the Triforce either gets the whole Triforce if they have all three of the qualities in perfect balance. But if they touch the Triforce and one of them is more stronger than the other, then they get that piece and the other two get spread across the world. Ganondorf wants power, so he touches it and he gets the Triforce of Power. Power. He wants to be strong. He gets the Triforce of Power every single time. Then it's spread to Link. If Link were to touch it, would he get the Triforce of Courage? Yes, he's been courageous, but he's also had to be smart to solve most of the problems in every single situation that he's set to solve them. Yes, he's courageous, but he's also had to get stronger to get the Triforce of... he also has to get stronger to save the world. So that raises a really interesting question that I thought. What would happen if Link touches the Triforce when they're all assembled, instead of gathering pieces of Triforce over the course of each game? Would Link get the Triforce of Courage? Honestly, I don't think he would. I think he might get power. Not because he's wanting to rule the world, but he needs strength to save the day. Because 3 hearts isn't enough. The Triforce of Power would actually make that a lot easier. I would like to see a Legend of Zelda game where Link doesn't get the Triforce of Courage. Actually, I'd like to see one, let's be more specific. I'd like to see a Legend of Zelda game where Link is the one who touches the Triforce first. What happens then? What happens then? Where do the other pieces go? If he touches it first, where do the other pieces go? Does Ganondorf get a single piece? Well, I guess if Link doesn't get power, I guess Ganondorf's still gonna get power. But where would the other pieces fall? Actually, that's not even true. You can't even say that certainly. Can you? No, you can't say that certainly. The other pieces go where they're most deserved. If Link doesn't get courage, let's say Link gets power. Well, where would the other ones go in the world? What characters would be most deserving of the other Triforce pieces if they were arranged differently? That's something interesting to think about, I guess. We could think about that. Let's wax on that one for a minute.